You wrote in the memo part that Jeff has a terrible person.
Jeez.
I didn't even notice it when we were pointing it out. I wasn't looking. Six. 5. He did pretty well at workout yesterday that 5 other people did, and right before Barry did. He said, because I'm the one that Barry's not going to beat me Barry did. So I'll make sure I send him a picture of it. 1. Got it. I'm going to
struggled to put that in close. On the last 2 events yesterday, she finished 5th in the handstand sprint and then 3rd in the ranch loop that comes out now as one of the last 3 events. She is looking good. The athletes knew that they had to go back to the ranch this evening. They didn't know what was awaiting them. Well, now they do know. Event 9 is called Happy Star, and I don't know if the person who named this event knows the meaning of the word happy, because it is anything but that. They just had an announcer live and actually each racer has worked on with the athletes of the race.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sean. Maybe intimidating star is a better way at it. So I'm at least point 1 of the start, if you will. This is the cradle where the athletes will be doing their burpees and their thrusters. But behind me are the 4 final points of the start. 4 different runs of the hill. As you can see from here, there's a lot of elevation. In addition to that, each different course has different terrains. There's some dirt, there's some rocks, there's some brush. And the demo team did this just a little bit ago. We saw some slipping and sliding up there. So the athletes are really going to have to be careful on all of those runs in order to make their work down here on the count.
The athletes thought they were done with the hills, but oh no, we're going to do them again. This is the event. 4 rounds of runs of varying distance up and down those hills at the ranch. And then, this is where it gets even worse. Usually in CrossFit Games events or regional events, as the weight goes up, the reps go down. That's not happening here. Reps go up, weight goes up.
Usually we've seen if the reps go up, the weight stays the same, or if the reps go down, they increase the weight. We're doing both in this event, but let's not overlook these hill sprints, because if you look at what they're doing, that's basically a 2009 hill sprint 4 different times within the events. These runs are going to take their toll on these athletes.
Captain Davis out getting set to take on event 9. All 5 women on the field at the same time, led by Tia Toomey. She will be right in the middle of the competition floor. Haley Adams, who currently sits in 3rd place overall, will be next to her. And Adams can overtake Catherine Davis' daughter for 2nd place overall in this event.
I was going to say, the range has been good to Haley Adams, but it's also been pretty good for Catherine Davis' daughter as well. So 2 athletes that have fared very well in this competition setting. That is the range here in Roman California.
Catherine Davis' daughter winning the ranch loop yesterday. And that moved from 5th place to 3rd overall, right now 2nd place overall. Just 25 points up. Haley Adams, again, just 60 points separated from Catherine Davis' daughter in 2nd place from Brooke Wells in 5th. And we have seen the overall leadership after basically every event here except for T1 sitting on top.
Got it. 18 bullets.
Event 9 and 12 underway, and we start with that first run. Happy Star is presented by Belbrook. Chase, this is not going to be happy at all.
No, it's not going to be happy, but it's going to be familiar territory. We did a hill sprint on day 1. We did a massive trail run on day 1. And what that starts to do is it starts to create a familiarity with the course, whether that was a good experience or a bad experience. So when I say not a fun run, usually in events that have 4 rounds of, say, 200 to 300 meters of running, they're rest time. They're break time within the movements. This specific event, these runs that are maybe more than the actual movements itself in this event. So it's a very unique test here at the ranch.
Haley Adams slipping a little bit on the way down. They have to return back to their legs, so that's what the little rules can do. Brooke Wells is going to do their first 2 weeks of work on her burpees. 5 burpees over the beam here.
Another little wrinkle in an event. We see burpees over a bar. We see burpees over a wall. You get to never see burpees over a bar. It's a different height than we've seen in a different way to get over.
Brooke Wells versus the barbell. 5 thrusters now at 95 pounds.
Now the trick here early is you gotta make some choices. Do I send the run or do I push the pace in the lowest rep speed at the lightest weight?
Wells is done. Moves your barbell. Now she's off on run number 2. Randy Adams is done as well as his team. The 2 of them moving that barbell. Straight up after Brooke Wells. Wells fifth place overall, 305 points. Back of Tia Cooney with only 60 points back of Catherine Davis out for second place.
Now this second run might be the longest of the runs we had. Again, it's been a very varied distance between 200 to 300 meters. So it's real nice-ish at the end of runs and swims at the CrossFit Games. But this gets steep and it gets nasty. You can see they're hopping over little ravines, they're running through pockets of grass and dirt. So that second run is really going to set the tone for the rest of this event, I think.
Brooke Wells making her way back down. Let's go back to Nikki Frazier at the range.
Hey guys, I caught up with Danielle Brandon, who's on the demo team, who did this workout just a little bit ago. What she said was there's not enough time if you fall behind on the runs to catch up on the burpees and thrusters. To her, these thruster weights are not going to be heavy at all for these ladies, so if they accidentally kind of take slower on those runs, not sure what those runs are going to do to them, rather than attack them, they don't have enough time to catch up down here.
Round 2 here. 7 burpees over the beam and then 7 thrusters down with 105 pounds for women. Brooke Wells was your leader after the first round, and now Brooke Wells is right side of your screen. First one to do the 105-pound barbell, 7 reps now.
I really like this tenacious start from Brooke Wells. We talk about somebody who needs it desperately. She had a last place finish in the barbell. We've seen 2 different versions of Brooke Wells this season. She's either getting last or she's getting the top 2. That's the only position we've seen so far.
Haley had a bit of a slip as she tried to squat clean that first rep and had to resituate herself. And now Brooke Wells is off on run number 3. Tia Toomey is in second place in this event. And Brooke Wells looking to vault her way up the leaderboard again with the point differences between the placements. You can easily make up a 60-point deficit in one event.
Now it's getting hard for Brooke. It doesn't seem like much, but the way this is set up is that the first 2 hills are far left at about midpoint of the competition floor. Where Brooke Wells is in lane number 1. She had the easiest access to that. As the runs get further and further away, those are some meters that matter. If you look at the distance between her and Tia Toomey, she's going to lose that advantage once you get into the 3rd and 4th run.
Wells continues to lead Tia Toomey. Carrie Pierce sits in 3rd, followed by Davis Dart and Haley Adams. There are 69 scored repetitions in this event. The run will count for 1 each. Davis Dart is being credited as being through 27 of those 69 reps. And now, Brooke Wells, though, is your leader. She is back for 9 burpees on the beat. At the 36 rep, she'll move on to the thrusters. 9 reps at 110 pounds. Remember, crossing the finish line does count as a rep. Brooke Wells through 31 and counting now, up to 69 total scored repetitions.
Now for an athlete has the ability to stay with, if not beat Tia. Now, she's going to have to push the pace. This is where it all comes down to grit and fitness. You saw Adams. I mean, that's just fatigue setting in. I mean, you saw earlier, it just wasn't a clean run. She stumbled on the first run. She missed walking on the second round.
And she said earlier today when she spoke with Nick Brady that she just didn't have a good night, wasn't feeling herself when she got up this morning, but she had to go battling through it. And meanwhile, the battle for first place in this event is taking place between Tia Toomey and Brooke Wells. And Toomey is just slightly ahead of Wells. The two of them trying to get the barbell probably about the same time. Looks like Toomey is a couple reps ahead now of Brooke Wells. The final barbell, 115 pounds, and they have to do 11 repetitions. So at the 57 rep mark, Toomey hits that. Now she's working her way back to the barbell. She is ahead of Brooke Wells.
You saw her look over just to see where Brooke stands and determine what is her rest going to need to be going into this. She's to the bar. Brooke Wells just finishing her last set of burpees.
Toomey on the barbell, 11 reps here, 115 pounds. Brooke Wells trying to hold on to second place.
2,
Still is so strong. After everything they've done in the last 2 days.
Toomey continuing to crank away. Now just 2 reps to go before she will cross the finish line. And Tia Toomey, a clean sweep on Saturday. Another first place finish for the 3-time defending champ. And Brooke Wells fails a rep, but she has a really good lead. At least she did on Gary Pierce.
3,
And it looks like Pierce may have passed her, judging by the hat. We'll have to see what's happening here, but Gary Pierce on her final round, as is Brooke Wells.
Pierce
Davis on her attitude there as well.
Here's still out. Look at Alex. I mean, she might sneak in there and make a push. Brooke put it down again. Oh my goodness.
So now Pierce is in, and she will take second. That'll be 75 points for her. So Wells really struggling on this last barbell.
1, got it. All right, 6.
We saw the same thing happen in event 1.
David's daughter is across. That is huge for her. As she looks to hang on to second place overall, 55 points for the former 2-time champ. And Brooke Wells, struggling with this barbell, trying to now finish 4th, as Haley Adams is only a couple of reps behind her.
I think Haley Adams might have 2 reps to go with Brooke 1. Brooke's been doing singles the last 3 reps.
Wells is telling her she's going to cross the finish line, so she'll take 4. So Brooke Wells is looking to really cut into Catherine Davis' daughter's lead. And now we'll find herself trailing Davis' daughter by even more.
Now, by this was the way she started. She was very aggressive. One, Kate said, why not? Doesn't have to pay off. But it might pay off. These are the guys you need to take in your fifth.
But Tia Toomey goes 4 for 4 on Saturday, wins every single event, and has now won 7 of the 9 total events, and there are 3 remaining. And you wonder if she's going to be able to keep the winning streak alive on the final event. 8:42.59 seconds for Tia Toomey.
3, 2, 1, got it. All right, got the 3. Two, 1. Two, 1. Got it. Read it. 2, 1.